What's the crack? What's the bleeding story? How he's doing and all that bollocks? He's keeping well. I'm still buzzing after the weekend, and I woke up this morning. Yeah, we're gonna win the league. We're gonna win fucking the FA Cup or Europa Cup, Carling Cup, whatever the fuck they're calling every sort of cup. You know what I mean? And this fella sums it up best. All the deluded out there, let's hear you.
We're gonna win so much, you may even get tired of winning, and you'll say, please, please. Too much winning. We can't take it anymore. Mr. President, it's too much. And I'll say, no it isn't. We have to keep winning. We have to win more. We're going to win more. We're going to win so much.
Oh, stop, will you? Jesus Christ. We need to chill out. As I says, calm the fuck down. Jesus Christ. Look, we're doing brilliant. We have to say, and I'm surprised myself. I have to give Arteta credit. Xhaka, I'll even give him credit. All the ones, Odegaard played brilliant as well on fucking Saturday. Brilliant. Absolutely delighted with him. Saliba, young fella to come in and do what he's doing. You know what I mean? You have to fucking give it to him. It's still a new league to him. Still his first few games for Arsenal, And that actually leads me up to this fucking clown. This waste of fucking air. I'm just calling him a fucking wombat. This is what this fucking spoon is to me. Hold on, I'll play this from the beginning. Now,
Who? You don't know who that is? Who? Oh, come on. I mean, you're asking me about players. I have no interest in Arsenal whatsoever. If you've loaned him out, he's been there 3 seasons, you've loaned him out twice, he obviously ain't good enough. Get rid of him. Who?
Seriously, that's Jamie O'Hara. Jamie the Wombat O'Hara. What a fucking spoon. And he's probably, who is he? Look, we know he was messing and stuff like that, but you're on Talk Sport and you're a presenter and stuff like this, and you're in the league. You should know, let's say, these players. You know what I mean? That's your job. You're a reporter or whatever the fuck he is now, whatever he's calling himself now, I don't know, but you should be knowing these players. Okay, now I know he was doing a dig at Arsenal and stuff like that. Oh, get rid. We all know, as Arsenal fans especially, we all know who Saliba was. He signed for whatever, 27 million, whatever it was, and went out back on loan, and then went out on loan to was in Nice, and then went to Marseille last year, young player of the year, everything like that. He came up against the likes of Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, and he fucking held his own against them. He's coming into a new league now, playing for Arsenal, and he's fucking I know he scored the OG, but Jesus Christ, after he scored the OG against Leicester, he was class. He really, his head could have dropped and fucking shit himself. Didn't. Held his own. Brilliant. And he was brilliant again on Saturday. We're really lucky with this player. I thought Arteta and Adu were going to sell him. They were saying, he was saying that he wanted to stay at Marseille and all this stuff, and I was there, oh Jesus Christ, don't do this now. You have to get a hold of this player. He's 10 times better than Ben White, and he seems to be forming a good relationship with Gabriel Magalhaes, so I'm excited to see them progress together. Still young, the two of them. You know what I mean? It's a great back two good centre halves. You know what I mean? Zinchenko then and there, another brilliant performance by him. And our right back then, Ben White. Look, he played okay. He played good. You know what I mean? I'm not going to criticise him. There's no agenda with him that I don't like him. I don't care if you're putting the Arsenal jersey on. Even though I don't fucking like you outside of the pitch, I will support you on the pitch. That's the way I am. But I have to, I was thinking the other day, right back, if we're not going to sign a right back, I said this before about Maitland-Niles, and I know there's strong links to him getting him the fuck out of the club, but I don't think Ben White is the answer in right back either. And I did say it in the fan calling show, I forget who I said it to, they were in the same sort of, agreement with me. Yeah, he's okay to have as a backup, if Saliba or Gabriel gets injured, to come on and sort of cover for them. Right back, I'm not convinced. I'd rather Tomiyasu there, 100%. Cedric, no, he'd be my third choice. I'd rather Maitland-Niles ahead of Cedric. That's what I'm saying. You know, I'd rather have a better one than Tomiyasu as well, like, you know. But look, Tomiyasu's doing okay, but he's just getting injured and stuff like this, and we all know what it's like coming up to, like, you know, in the winter time, suspensions, injuries, you know. And this is the thing why I don't think that we're challenging for the title, is because just our bench is too weak. You know, if we, and I know it's if, buts and maybes and all this bollocks, but, you know, it happens. Injuries, we don't know who could get injured tomorrow morning, you know. But do we have enough cover to come on? You know what I mean? But look, I'm going to be positive. I want to be positive, as in, I want to talk about this Odegaard, Jimmy, this Neto fucking deal. If we get him, that is a seriously big improvement in the squad. The chap, like, I've seen bits and pieces of him for Wolves. We all have, like, you know, I'm no fucking expert on the fella, but yeah, he's unbelievable. He's still only a young fella, but he is going places. You know, it's good that it will give the likes of Saka competition for his position, give him a kick up the fucking arse, because I personally do think he needs a bit of a kick in the balls, Saka, because he's getting sort of, that position's mine. Whereas every player will improve if you have another player challenging them, pushing for their position. It'll only improve Saka as well. So, like, by making that signing, fucking brilliant. And if we get Tielemans, get the two of them before the deal, before the summer's over, happy fucking days. I'm telling you now, that is a fucking great bit of, it'll be a great transfer window for Arsenal, 110%, you know, and I'll be really excited about it. Do I think we'll challenge for the league if we get them two? I think we'll be like probably Chelsea, where third or something like that. I think we'll definitely get top four. I think we'll push the likes of Chelsea, Spurs right fucking up there. You know, we may close the gap a tiny bit to the likes of Liverpool and Man City. I'm not saying we're going to be like 4 or 5 points off City. I still think we'd be a good 10 points off them, but it'll be an improvement, you know. You know, it's a good foundation for, let's say, trying to kick on and challenge probably next year. I don't think we'll challenge this year for the league, you know, but then we have to ask the question, will our young players be there the following season? You know, we would want to be really right up there in third, and comfortably in third, and a few points off the front runners, and then you can turn around to these players and just go, look, we're going for the challenge. We want to challenge for the title next year. That's the plan. We're in the Champions League now. We want to kick on. We're going to add to the squad this summer, meaning next summer, 2023, and sell it to them that way. Say, be a part of this. You have a chance to fucking win the league at Arsenal. You know what I mean? Don't go off to another club and fucking whatever. But yeah, that brings me on to the leadership, the captain. The captain, fantastic. And I just seen that he was saying that he talks to Xhaka a lot. Like, you know, gets sort of tips and shit like that off him. Now, look, Xhaka did fuck up last year. I'll never forgive him for that, throwing the armband on the ground. I never will forgive him, like, you know. But look, he's probably the most experienced in the squad. He's 28, 29, I think. So yeah, like, you know, if that's the way you're doing, just getting advice off him, okay, but you're still a leader. You still have to sort of put him in his place if he steps out of line. So taking advice off another player, yeah, I'm not a mad fan of it, but I can understand, let's say, because Odegaard is a young player, you know. Yeah, I'll sort of leave that there. I'm not, like, you know, I don't think Odegaard is a captain. You know, he may be a good fella and all this shite and whatever, but yeah, I don't see him as a leader, you know. And I just wanted to just hit here. He said something about his what did he say? He says Odegaard issues rally call and insists Arsenal has done nothing yet. And I like hearing that, because he's fucking right. Arsenal have done fucking nothing yet. No one has won anything in fucking August or September. You know what I mean? So this is why he says, yeah, of course, we have to keep our feet on the ground. That's what he's talking about. Odegaard said, we've done nothing yet, as you say. As I said before, we have to stay calm. We have to keep working hard and stay humble. We always look to the next game and play every game as a final. Now, I like hearing that. You know, it's just common sense. There's no point in looking fucking 5-6 games time or whatever when, like, you know, when we're playing top teams. You still have to just beat the teams in front of you, you know. And that's why I'm not criticising the team as in, oh, we've only played Palace, Leicester and Bournemouth. Oh, they're the only, you can only play the teams in front of you. You know, so yeah, look, I like what he's saying. I still think he's a few years short of being the captain, but look, this is the position we're in. Let's get on with it. Let's move on. I wish him the best. I want to move on to this news that I'm still hearing. I'm fucking over the moon if this comes true. Becky the hair. Oh yes, the hairstyle. You fucking idiot. So Barca, it's just basically saying here, Barca have asked Bellerin to delay decision on his future. Barca have asked Hector Bellerin to delay a decision on his future until the end of the summer transfer window. Of course they will. So that'll just mean that fucking, yeah, I think he's in his final year of his contract then. So then they'll get him for fuck all. You know what I mean? But yeah, look, if that works out for him, happy days. I just want him gone because I just think he's a fucking knob. And in the dressing room, like, you know, no one likes to fucking talk to knobheads. You know, I've written down here, what else? Yeah, just Tielemans. If we get him, fucking delighted. Happy days. You know what I mean? It really pushes onto that next level. I think if we got the two of them, Nato and Tielemans, we should be going. We should be easily getting top 4. You know, but yeah, look, that's it. I'm going to look forward now to the Liverpool Man United match. I'll be watching that. Hopefully, it's a good game. If they draw, you know, we're that extra bit ahead of Liverpool. But look, you know, nothing was won in August, as I say. Please do like the things, subscribe, share, and fucking shit like that. Really do appreciate it. Really had good fun with the chatting we had after the game on Saturday. It was real good. Enjoyed it. A few great points from everyone involved in comments and the panel and stuff like that. Check it out if you haven't seen it already. But yeah, thanks a million. Take care and have a great evening. God bless you.